Jamie, a disappointing loss today. What's the mood like in the dressing room, please?
It's terrible, isn't it? It's terrible. We've lost 3 on a bounce now, and like any team, any time of the season when you lose 3 on a bounce, it's a horrible place to be. I can't put it into words. It's horrible. Like you're sat in there, you've lost 3 on a bounce, and we've lost a game we shouldn't have lost today, and it's not a nice place to be.
How surprising is it the lack of form after promotion was confirmed? If anybody would have said that this would happen, what would you have said to them then?
I'd have said it wouldn't have happened, but it's just one of them things. I think it's not lack of effort. The lads are absolutely gutted. Like we're doing everything we can we're training really hard. Training's been incredible. The standard's gone up since we won the league. We just seem to be not getting over the line in games. Like I'll hold my hands up today. It's my fault. I made the error that gave them the goal they weren't going to score otherwise, and just a dodgy back pass which I shouldn't have done. But it's one of them things. We've lost the game 1-0, and I take full responsibility for that. We should have drew 0-0 at worst.
One of the surprising things was the amount of games that Wealdstone have had to play in the last few days. No doubt they'll be really, really tired. You've had more of a rest.
Yeah, makes it 10 times worse, doesn't it? To be fair, credit to them, fighting for their lives. They've put a shift in today. They sat in a low block and tried to counter-attack on a sticky pitch, and they've waited for a mistake, which they've got. And fair play to them, they've celebrated, but they've had to really graft for it this week, haven't they? Which is, it shouldn't really happen, should it? It's 4 games in 6 days, whatever it is. So fair play to them.
We've seen Paul come out of the dressing room quite quickly after the final whistle, just taking a bit of time around the pitch. Has he actually said anything to you, or has he just left it to Webb?
No, he's had his say. As you can imagine, it's very harsh words to a lot of us, which I think is only fair. Like we're in this position now as players where we've won the league, but we're now, in my opinion, I think we're fighting for our places for next season. I think we have to play well. This club demands that you play well. This club demands that you win games, and at the moment we're not doing that. So we'll be back on the training pitch. Gaffer said, like I said, harsh words, and we'll be working to put that right, and we strive to win every game we go out to play.
It is character building now, isn't it? Like you say, the advantage of winning the league so early on means the manager's now got time to prep for next season, and results like this, there'll be quite a few players perhaps looking over their shoulders. As captain, what do you say to those players particularly, and maybe even yourself? You said you hold your hands up today.
Yeah.
Going forward to make sure that doesn't happen, and you are a part of this side when you're in League 2?
I don't think I need to say much. I think the way our squad is, and it has been all year and for the last couple of years, is we're brutally honest with each other. We're honest in training, we work hard, we're honest on the pitch, and everyone knows when you're not playing well. So it doesn't need anything from me. I think most of all is just like make the most of this week of what we've got and work hard and try and win these next 2 games, because win these next 2 games it takes a bit of this 3-game losing streak, it takes a bit of the negative off it, so we'll be working extra hard to win these games.
How close are you to this season being remembered, the one that fizzled out towards the end, rather than the celebration that really you should be focusing on?
Listen, it feels like that, doesn't it? Because we've lost 3 games, but at the end of the day we've won the league. We've won the league early. We could have won it a lot earlier than we did. Well, form hasn't been good to finish it off, and whether that's fatigue because we put in so much effort at the start of the season, or we just find that rough bit of form at the right time for us, really. But like you say, the lads have been incredible, like all season up to this point, and we've had a little bit of a blip. So we've just got to stick together, try and win these 2 games, and at the end of the day, we've won the league together, and these players deserve to be celebrated for that. We've had a bit of a bad run, but it doesn't make us bad players. We just need to stick together and go and win these next 2 games.